Oh, man, I can't believe it. The Bush and Cheney and Rumsfeld. I wish they were in the room right now. Threatening us that if we're against the war, it's an act of treason. Can you imagine that? Man, what in the hell are these guys thinking they're trying to do, hijacking our minds like this? Gurus are nothing. They're on the same side as us. I mean, I love them. I mean, I won't want to have dinner with them, but fuck them. But it's those politicians we got to be really watchful of. Man, those guys are really after mind share. They're trying to manufacture a type of consensus here that I am not going to go along with the flow. This is called anti-flow dharma now. We got to be very vigilant not to buy the bullshit, don't you think? Really.
If I were a Republican and I was having I was a big consumer and really bloated, and I paid, no taxes, and I liked seeing innocent people bleed all over the place for the sake of my comfort, how could I justify the president being like a really good person? You know what I'm saying? He's sort of like doing America's bidding, isn't he? He's like, isn't America like a country of like consumers gouging the resources of the planet disproportionately to almost every other culture in the world? Does that somehow exclude the majority of us, or am I involved in that complicity at all? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm asking an open question. To me, it seems as if without George Bush doing what we're doing, somehow stealing oil of a limited nature and securing it for our interests, who's going to do it? What's going to happen when the oil dries up? What's going to happen when gas prices get to $10, $12 a gallon? Will we be able to survive that kind of crisis? Like if I had one wish on Earth, it would be of someone in this room, someone on Earth, someone who had a child, some kid in London or Paris, somewhere in Prague, somewhere in Kahului, somewhere in this moment, some physicist, some scientist, some young girl dancing in the magic of her own authenticity, someone somewhere in a dreamscape, something intuitively comes up, pharmaceutically, entheogenically, organically, intuitively, through some form of natural substance, something internal, some kind of serum that basically functions to go right down deep into the human soul, the human psyche, way past the images, way past the perception of my individual enlightenment, way down deep into the genetic coding, way back, so far back that it goes to the primordial essence of the human heart. And right down there, they put a big, beautiful syringe that injects all of the genes of eternity with the beauty of nonviolence. And all of a sudden, we fucking take the teeth out of the genetic coding. To me, I think the ultimate issue I'd like to see addressed is how can we stop killing each other in the name of anything? So basically, the whole existential dilemma to me is really the ultimate mind bomb. Who's living at the level of politics as they intersect with the mystery of the existential? This is what I'm saying about how easy it would be to demonize George Bush, but will the war machine stop? Will the war machine stop? And I think that's really where the good souls on Earth are really trying to find their pulse, their activism on who is on the side of pulling back the weapons and saying enough in the name of oil, in the name of America, in the name of truth. When are we going to fucking burn the flag of nationalism and restore the beauty of Earth? When I ask myself today, who's my guru, who's my teacher, who's my guide, who's my God, I hold up my right index finger like this. Please follow after me if you wish. Put it up. What am I saying? What am I asking myself here? I'm asking myself that there are no two fingerprints the same the last time I registered it. That means to me that there are no two human beings that will do life the same. Wow, what about the 7 steps to spiritual success? What about the infinite steps to spiritual being? Oh, God, I thought I was going to bypass being human here. We are infinitely embedded in this unbelievable thing called human identity. And it's so diverse that these mind states of who we think we are is like an archipelago sitting on this infinite ocean of mystery. And this infinite ocean of mystery is biologically connected at this very moment to like 500 million cells simultaneously orchestrating
And just beneath that infinite ocean of humankind, we sit on a globe, an ecosphere, a biosphere. Wow, we're a breathing lung. One whole human being species of insects and birds and dolphins and oceans and clouds and sky, bright stars and galaxies upon galaxies, embedded within a submolecular eternity at this very moment that's happening simultaneously in this moment now. And we sit in this mystery thinking that we can figure it out. Thank you. From my heart.